How's it going, y'all? My name is Roland Guerin. I'm bassist for the late Alan Toussaint, Dr. John presently, and the Roland Guerin Band. Right now from Presonus, what I'm using is the Studio 192 and two DP88s. Have all the band going into that 96K. From that, I'm going into a Neve summing bus. It's a Neve 5059, going 16 tracks from the Studio 192 and the two DP88s into the Neve summing bus, back into the Studio 192, then into Studio 13 for printing. Thinking about what drew me to the Studio 192 is the sound. I'm sound driven. I am a geek, but I'm a sound geek. If something sounds good and it inspires me, that's what drives me. Whether it be basses, whether it be drums, whether it be equipment, whatever it is. And so, I don't know, the Studio 192 has a clear, deep sound to it. I was using an Apogee Symphony I/O. I had a couple of cards in it. Basically, what I could get is about 10 tracks in and 14 tracks out. I couldn't get the full 16 that I wanted to going into the Neve summing bus. Now, the Studio 192, it allows me to do everything, you know, all of the above, basically. That along with the two DP88s, I can get a full 16 into the Neve and back 2-track into Studio 13. And, you know, I couldn't ask for anything more. The Studio 192 gives me a certain clarity. And I know people are, you know, everybody has their thing, everybody has the converters that they like. But what I was hearing is a clarity and a depth that I wasn't hearing with the Symphony I/O, but not as clear in the definition of where things were or where things are. So I mean, to me, that's sound again, that's valuable. One of the reasons why, you know, I mentioned it already, one of the reasons why I got the Studio 192 is because of the sound. To me, that's number one. Sound, it sounds good, that's killer. But, you know, there's a bunch of other stuff that's in it that I don't even use yet. Like if I'm behind the drums, I can have my little iPad and record, you know, I can set the pre's, I can set the gain, I can control Studio One, I can do all this stuff without having to run back and forth, which I've been doing. And breaking a sweat, on my own, breaking a sweat. You know, trying to make sure stuff is right, keep stuff in my head, but it's gonna be a lot easier now. For social media, you can check me out on my website, rolandguerin.com. And on Instagram, it's just Roland Guerin. Facebook, Roland Guerin Band. Thanks for checking me out, and I hope to see you around.
Production and bang out with them, and it's not too harsh. We just recently working on this project with Naomi Kyle, video game influence.